Hello everyone, my name is Pucho Nagata and I'm student from Instrumentation and Automation Engineering 2023. Today I'm going to show and explain this image, which is a PCB layout created using KiCad, a very popular open source PCB design software. I will walk you through the important parts of the layout, explain the different color of the wires and design element, and give you an overview of how PCB design works in general. Okay, first, what is a PCB layout? A PCB layout, or a printed circuit board layout, is the process of designing the physical wiring and placement of components on a circuit board. Instead of connecting components with wires like on a breadboard, we use copper trace on a flat board to make the connection. In industry like automation, PCB are everywhere, from sensor, controllers, and power supplies to HMI screens and communication device. Without PCB design, modern electronic would still look messy like a breadboard prototype. 2. Understanding the KiCad interface. This layout was made in KiCad, an open source PCB design tool. At the top of the toolbar, we have commands to save, undo, redo, switch layer, and run design rule checks, or DRC. The left toolbar let you interact with the PCB, address, flash vias, draw, zone, measure distance. The right sidebar show the appearance panel. It controls which layers are visible. For example, we can hide copper layers to only see silk screen, or hide text to only see copper zones. This flexibility is crucial when debugging complex board. Okay, layers and color explained. A PCB layout consists of multiple layers, each serving a different purpose. At the first, we have F.cu, or front copper, shown in red, like this. And then B.cu, or back copper, shown in the blue. This is the copper layer on the bottom side. And then F silk S, or B silk S silk screen, is a white printing layer that shows text, label, and outline. After that, F max or B max is the solder max, the green layer on the final PCB that protects copper and prevents accidental shorts. And then at the cuts, yellow outline that defines the exact physical shape of the PCB. Zones, large copper area, usually connected to the ground. The layers in a real board are this layer combined like a sandwich to create a functional circuit. Tracks. Tracks. These are the red and blue lines connecting components, like wires on a board. The width of a track matters. Power lines need wider tracks to handle the higher current. Vias. These are small plate holes that connect top layer and bottom layer copper. You can see several vias in the design. Here is the vias. Pads. These are the gold plate points where we solder component. There are through hole pads, or yellow circles, and SMD pads. You can see the pad count is 223 and via count 67 at the bottom of software. Okay. Notice the large filled red area. They are usually connected to GND or ground. They reduce noise, provide a low resistance path for current, and improve thermal performance. In automation system, clean ground is very important to prevent false triggering in sensor and to keep communication signal stable. At the top, this there is a keep out zone with diagonal hatching. This is a no-go area for copper or no component. Usually this is done for antenna clearance, mechanical requirements, high voltage isolation. Respecting this area is critical, otherwise the device may fail compliance test for EMI or EMC. The silk screen layer is more important than it looks. It shows component reference like R1, J5, U3 to help with assembly. It can show polarity indicator for diodes, capacitor or IC nodes. It can include logo, version numbers and warnings. Good silk screen design saves technician time when debugging or repairing the board. Next, we going to DRC or design rule checks. You can see at the bottom. Before finalizing, designer run a design rule checks. It checks if any threads are too close, ensure there are no open nets or missing connection, prevent short circuits between power and the ground. This is a very important step. One mistake can make the entire PCB useless after manufacturing. After this design is complete, the next steps are generate Gerber file. These are the manufacturing blueprint for each layer, and then send to PCB fabricator, a company that adds copper, drill holes, and apply solder max. Assembly process. Components are soldered using machine or by hand. After that, testing. The final board is tested electrically before shipping. As a student of instrumentation and automation, understanding this process is valuable because in the industry we often need custom PCB for controller, data acquisition board, and sensor interface. In automation system, PCB must be reliable. Downtime is costly, so board must work 24 hours. Compact to fit inside the control panel. EMC compliant to avoid interference with other machine. Serviceable is easy to replace or repair if needed. A poorly designed PCB could cause machine stop, wrong sensor readings, or even safety risks. To summarize this PCB layout show, first is multiple layer, front and back copper, silk screen, max, pads, vias, and tracks forming the electrical connection. Copper planes is for grounding and noise reduction. A keep out zone is for antenna clearance, well labeled silk screen for easy assembly. This design is a good example of professional PCB work. You will notice many yellow circles and rectangles. These are pads, which are the point where electronic component will be soldered. Some pads are for through-hole component, while others are surface mount pads. You may also notice vias. These are small copper plate holes that allow electrical signal to pass from the top layer to the bottom layer. There are also mounting holes marked with a thicker yellow outline. These are used for screw or standoff to mechanically secure the PCB inside a case or enclosure. Another important feature is the silk screen layer. This is usually printed with white ink on the actual PCB. It contains reference designators, labels, and outlines to help engineers identify component when assembling or troubleshooting the board. In this image, you can see text and the symbol of marking different parts of the board. Thank you for listening. Once again, I am Bujanagata from Instrumentation and Automation class of 2023, and I hope this explanation helps you appreciate the complexity and the importance of PCB design in modern electronics. Thank you.